welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, October the 13th, and I'm in the kitchen today, and I am going to make a dump cake. Oh, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of this or not, but I've had the recipe probably, I say at least 30 or 40 years. It's one that my oldest sister Angela gave it to me, and I've probably made it 2 or 3 times throughout the times that I was cooking and raising my family. So today I'm going to make it for myself, and I will probably take some over to Jill and to the children later today if it turns out good. So here's the recipe. You can tell that it's pretty old. I have you on a little tiny tripod. It actually goes with my lighting kit that Kitten Bo sent to me a few months ago, and I'm charging the lighting kit right now because I definitely need it in this kitchen. It is so dark in here. But I'm going to just make the best of it, and we're going to make a delicious dump cake today. So y'all just come along with me. But first I want to show you my new outfit. I did go to Macy's, and I bought this new top. It's kind of a animal print, but not, I don't think it's real bold. It's small, so that's what I like about it. Has a small animal print. And y'all, the women in New York wear these, the cutout sleeves. So isn't this just adorable? It's actually like a 2 little layer. It has a thicker layer underneath. And then it has a little sheer layer over the top. But I like it. Feels good to be sporting some new clothes for a change instead of all of those tops that I got from Kmart. I know y'all are sick and tired of looking at them. You probably had a bet going on. Which color is Miss Glenda going to wear today? The yellow, coral, pink, blue, white? Oh, but anyway, let's get started with this dump cake. I'm hungry for something sweet. Okay, so it calls for 1 package of Duncan High's yellow cake mix. You know, back in the 70s and 80s, we would get these recipes from the company, so I'm sure this was on the back of a Duncan Hines cake mix box. But I bought the Betty Crocker because it was on sale for $10. I don't know if I got it at that price or not, but just buying one, you know, sometimes the stores require you to buy the 10 in order to get them for $1 a piece. Okay, so let's see, 1 package yellow cake mix, 1 can crushed pineapple. So I have that right here. 1 can cherry pie filling, right here. 1 cup chopped pecans. I have a 2-ounce package. That's not a cup, but it will do. And 1/2 cup butter, cut in thin slices. 1/2 of a cup would be 1 stick. And the store had the hotel bar butter on sale yesterday, so I was able to get it at a reasonable price. Okay, so here we go with the dump part of the dump cake. Dump undrained pineapple into pan. Now, I couldn't find my can of Pam because I'm still not fully organized, so I just greased it with some Crisco. Make sure you don't drain the pineapple. It does say dump the undrained pineapple in the can. I always like to wash out my recyclables before I put them in the recycle bin. Always close your lid so you don't cut yourself. Okay, so we're going to kind of spread this out in the pan. This is such an easy cake, and from what I can remember, gosh, I probably haven't made it in 20 years. What I can remember, it is a delicious cake. Okay, so let's spread that out. And then 1 can of, spread evenly, dump in the pie filling. So let's get busy dumping this in. So we're just going to kind of spread it around here. There is so many delicious cakes and pies and tarts and desserts that you can make with a can of cherry pie filling. It's just awesome. If y'all haven't seen my video about the cherry pie filling, cherry pies cheesecake supreme, I will link it below in the description. The ones of y'all who have made it absolutely love it. You told me that you made it for your family, and some of you barely even got a slice of it yourself. That's what happens when Mama does cooking. Okay, so let me rinse this out. I always like to rinse out my cans, especially tuna fish can. Lord have mercy, if you put a tuna fish can in there, it's going to be stinking up your whole house if you don't wash it out first. Okay, so let's just kind of spread around the cherry pie filling here. Let's see. Okay, and then spread into an even layer. Then dump dry cake mix onto the cherry layer. Okie doke. Y'all, you don't even have to get a mixer or anything out to make this cake. It's so easy. I think I'll rename it Easy Dump Cake. So, you know, we haven't had any real cold weather yet, but we haven't had much sunshine lately. And I do miss the sunshine. I do like to get out there every day, especially when the sun is shining, and get my 20 minutes of sunshine and my free vitamin D. I take 3 little vitamin D gel capsules a day, anyway, just to be on the safe side that I do get my vitamin D. It's very important. Vitamin D is a hormone, as far as I'm concerned, and it's very important for your health. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of spread this out. So see, this is all I did. Just put that dry cake mix right over the pineapple and the cherries. And then it says to spread evenly, sprinkle pecans over the cake mix. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to have Zeus bring me some of those big, huge pecans that he uses for his Grand Marnier pecans and praline pecans, and puts in his turtles and everything. Okay, and then it says to put butter over the top, and it said to cut it in thin slices. So let's go ahead and get the butter cut and put it over the top. I'm really enjoying my stove. I haven't baked anything in the oven yet. This will be my first test of the new oven. I do appreciate Husani buying it for me. It was, now there was a stove here. You know, Elizabeth did not rent me an apartment with no stove. Lord, I think it was a caloric. It had probably been in here for 50 or 60 years. And it worked, but the oven didn't work. So I knew that, you know, I was not going to be happy if I didn't have an oven. Because I do like to bake and make videos of me baking. And Husani wanted to buy me a housewarming gift anyway, so they buy their appliances from P.C. Richards. So he went there, and the P.C. Richards store where he went, they don't have the you know, the dent and scratch section like they do in some stores. And that's all I wanted. I just wanted a cheap, everyday stove. You know, I didn't want anything fancy. You get all that fancy stuff with all the self-cleaning and all these buttons and everything on it. I can't figure it out. So he was able to find one in the dent and scratch section. I haven't seen any dents on it yet. It's probably on the side where it's covered up. This looks like a lot of butter, y'all. Okay, so there's the butter. Now, I did preheat the oven to 350 degrees. I believe that's what it says. Yeah, and it says to cook for 50 to 55 minutes. It really says 48 to 53. Oh, that's so funny. I was probably in my 20s or 30s when I wrote this recipe, so of course back then I thought everything had to be exactly precise and perfect, so I wrote down 48 to 53, but I'm going to set the timer for 45 minutes. So let's put it in the oven and bake it and see how this simple dump cake turns out. Okay, it is on 350. Okay. Now, I have some Happy Mail. Let's see if I can stand you up a little bit. Oh, I don't have anything to put this little tripod on. Okay, I'll just hold it. This is my first time to use it, so I'm not very familiar with it. So this package came from Ormucci, Georgia. That's not going to work with my hand over the camera. Doesn't have a name on it, but I know who it's from. It's a book written by Danny Ingram. Thank you, Danny. And it's called Pennies on the Tracks. Now, I just picked this up from my mailbox yesterday and just opened it, so I haven't had to read it yet, but I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but let's see what it's about. Dangling from a rope in an Appalachian cave, or trembling from vertigo on a canyon bridge, wrestling a chain-scarred boulder or arguing with a wily leprechaun. Ingram's short story characters bring to life humor, challenge, regret, and hope. That sounds like my life. After decades of procrastination, a field worker finally decides to attend his high school reunion. Another character seeks understanding of a journey into the southern river wilds to evict its backwoods inhabitants. In contrast, some stories deal with the laughter in life, such as a frustrated student who never seems to have the correct time, and an inebriated musician tackling an unfamiliar Delta dish. These stories are sure to bring chuckles and tears, reflection and foresight. And you'll find yourself reading them, sharing them again and again. Danny Lee Ingram writes in the Georgia Appalachians, blending his deep roots of Southern style with many years of musician travel to create his unique perspective. He has multiple degrees, including English and writing, teaches such in college, and composes stories that reveal his mastery of the language. Danny, I'm honored that you are a subscriber to my channel and that you would take the time to send me this book of yours, and I will definitely be reading it. In fact, I can't wait to read it. Thank you so much. And here's a picture of Danny. And I will leave the Amazon link. If you wish to buy this book from Amazon, I will leave that link in the description below. I'm sure it's going to be an awesome book. Thank you so much. Okay, so I have a card here to read. It's a beautiful card. I don't know if it's focusing, but I will read it to y'all. Look at the gorgeous flowers on it. And this is from my very good friend Paula. Paula lives in California. In fact, she's the one that sent me these little, I don't know what they're called, but I love them. Love gloves or something. They're perfect. They're so much easier to handle than a big pot holder. Glenda, true friends are like diamonds, bright, beautiful, valuable, and always in style. Aw, that's so sweet, Paula. You're on my mind and in my prayers. And there's a verse here. It's, whatsoever things are lovely, think on these things. And that's from Philippians 4. Chapter 4, verse 8, King James Version. Thank you, Paula. I appreciate you so much. And thank you so much for the gift that you included with the card. That was so sweet of you. And then I have a package here all the way from Canada. And it is from Christina. So let's open it and see what Christina sent me from Canada. So I sure appreciate y'all going on that little ride with me yesterday through the Flower Hill neighborhood. I appreciate it. And from the feedback that I've gotten, everyone did seem to enjoy it. It is a beautiful area here, and I'm so grateful to have found this studio apartment. I'm blessed beyond measure. Oh, look. A little crochet dishcloths. Oh, and I've heard that these are really, really good. Look, a whole box of them. Christina. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, how sweet. Look at all these. Oh, here's a card, too. Wow, you are so talented. Look at all the different colors. Oh, I love the rose and the white. Now I can't wait to wash dishes. We got purple. Oh, I know this took a lot of time and effort. I just appreciate this so much. And to ship it to me all the way from Canada. Y'all, just look at these. How gorgeous. They're so soft. And here's a lavender, beautiful lavender, purple, white, purple and white. I think I'll hang some of these on my wall if you don't mind. Okay, let's see. Here's the card. It's pretty. I love these beautiful cards. Oh, what is this in here? Oh, I see. Oh, okay, so look, it turns around. It says thank you. Now it has a little flower on it there. And that says friend. Another little flower. Oh, how cute. Hello. This is just adorable. Thank you so much. I bet Christina made this too. Oh, here. Okay, it says, Glenda, I know that you enjoy handmade crafts, so I wanted to send these knitted dishcloths that I made, as well as this card that I created. See, I figured she had created it. I hope you enjoy these things as much as we enjoy watching your videos. Keep being you. Love, Christina. Aw. You're just so adorable. I love you too, Christina. So I'm going to pause you now, and I'll be back in about 45 minutes, and we're going to taste this dump cake. Bye, guys. Guys, it took this dump cake about an hour and a half to cook. I thought I was going to have a conniption fit waiting for it. I'm so hungry for dessert. I mean, life is short. Eat dessert first, right? So here it is. Let me get me a big old chunk out of it. Got me a glass of milk in the freezer. I hope I didn't overcook it. It was really hard to tell when to stop cooking it. You know, I kind of was waiting for it to brown on the top, but it really didn't brown. Here, I'll show you. I know it's hard to see because I don't have good lighting in here yet. Sorry about that. Okay, I guess I'll eat it with a spoon. Let me see if I can hold this without covering up the camera. I'm not doing too good. Oh, I gotta get my milk out of the freezer. And look, y'all, my doors are at the right opening angle. They were on the other side, but it's because it was a new fridge and had just been installed, but Elizabeth had the contractors move them over for me. So here we go. I'm going to have to call my sister Angela and see how long it's been since she's made a dump cake. It's hot. It's good, but I'm not going to put in the description for you to cook it an hour because I think I overcooked it. You know, when you don't make something for 30 years, you kind of forget how it's supposed to look when you take it out of the oven. I don't want to burn my tongue. Boy, the pineapple kind of overpowers the cherry. And the two combined, oh, the tartness of the cherry and the tartness of the pineapple. Oh my Lord, it is so delicious. So I'm going to go and finish eating my dump cake and drinking my ice cold glass of milk. And before I go, I want to wish my Canadian subscribers a happy Thanksgiving. Tomorrow, October the 14th, is the Canadian Thanksgiving Day. And I have a lot of precious, wonderful Canadian subscribers. And I want you to know that I'm thinking about you. And I hope that you enjoy your Thanksgiving. Y'all please give me a thumbs up. And y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.